Hey everybody, I'm the producer of Dragon Ball Legends, Toshi. Always a pleasure to be here. And today I'm joined by...
Hello everyone, I'm the advertising producer Kai. We have a bunch of new info to share during today's business stuff about new updates and event coming to Dragon Ball Legends.
There's really a ton of stuff to talk about today, so we better get started.
Okay, let's do it. First, we have Legends update news. In this segment, we'll go over some updates that are coming to Legends in the near future. Starting with this.
For each stage in Ultra Space-Time Rush, there are challenges such as battle with one lineage of evil characters or more, or battle with one element purple character or more and such. To complete these challenges, players have to put the relevant characters in their party and clear the stage using them. Even if you go through the trouble of using one of these characters, if you lose the battle, you won't clear the challenge. That's why we're making these challenges completable even if you lose.
This will change the Ultra Space Time Rush quite a bit. Up until now, a popular strategy to clear challenges was to first take on battles with whatever characters you want, and lose on purpose when the enemy's health was almost at zero, so that you could try again and easily win with characters that fit the challenges.
I think a lot of people played exactly as Kai just described, which had a lot of us on the management and development teams wondering if that's really how we wanted people to enjoy this mode, so we ended up deciding to change this. However, the change will only apply to the Ultra Space-Time Rush, and to make sure the distinction is even more clear, we'll be renaming the challenges in the Ultra Space-Time Rush to Trials.
If you can clear it even when you lose, it's a trial. If you have to win to clear it, it's a challenge. We hope you all enjoy these easy to clear trials in Ultra Space Time Rush.
Speaking of choosing characters for your parties, it'll soon be possible to filter characters by their PvP tiers.
It will be similar to how you can filter characters for the Tournament of Power, right?
Yes, exactly. So, it'll be a lot easier to put together a party with these tiers in mind. Give it a try. We're sorry if this one took a while, but we definitely heard all of your requests and we will be implementing a rematch feature in co-op.
This really was a highly requested feature. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
Sure, of course. You'll be able to rematch with anyone you've invited to play co-op with.
So it won't be possible to rematch with players found via the search function.
Exactly. When you want to blast through missions and claim rewards, invite a friend or maybe a guild member. If you'd rather play casually, use the search function. That's what I'd recommend. And it'll be possible to rematch up to 10 times in a row in one session.
Is there a reason for the limit on the number of rematches?
Of course, this isn't done just to stress you guys out. We also don't want some of our more skilled players to stop matching with others via search function. Of course, the number 10 here may be a temporary setting, so it may change in the future.
Yeah, most newcomers are probably using the search function to play co-op anyway. Alright, let's continue. The next feature is... Now, it's a time for a brand new feature.
Yes, let's break it down for everyone. With this feature, you'll be able to view and check out both your own battles and those of Legends' top players. If you've ever wondered just how the top players fight, or you just want to enjoy watching skilled players duke it out, well, this is the feature for you.
It can be really fun just to see battle between top players, candy.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch players with battle rank 70 in the top 1000. Legends' true godly class warriors. It'll definitely help you step up in your own game as well.
By the way, can we also watch our own battles?
Of course. You can play your own battles from your battle history.
I'm so glad to hear that. I've often wanted to review the battles I've lost so I can figure out what went wrong. I want to watch the good one too, of course.
You can also save your best replays to your favorites and even share them with other players.
So I can go to my friend and say, hey, check out this awesome battle.
Exactly. We hope you'll put this new replay feature to good use and get even better at Legends.
Next up, we have
We've shortened the period from starting to reaching the home screen as well as the time it takes to move to the mission screen.
this might be my favorite update.
It really is a noticeable change. Check this out to see just how fast it is.
Looking at them side by side, it's obvious how much faster it is.
Yes, definitely. We've also really been focusing on these kind of problems for over a year now, so it's always nice to show off our progress. Introducing Legends' new mode, Full Power Battle.
This was the in development mode that we showed off during the last video and stuff, right?
Exactly. We've been making some good progress, so I'd like to talk about it in a little more detail today. Now, let's take a look at Full Power Battle. Full Power Battle is a new mode where 4 characters team up to take down one single boss. It's a challenge mode that hardcore players with tons of characters will love. There will be restrictions on the characters you can use, like only Saiyans or only Sun Family, so you've got to have the characters with the correct tags to participate. For each battle member, you'll be able to set up to 10 support members. They aren't required, but if you can set that many, you'll be even more effective in battle. You'll also be able to borrow supports to use from friends and guild members. Borrowed support characters will be slightly more effective than your own, so be sure to join a guild and make lots of friends so you can borrow their strong characters. Full Power Battle will also feature a powered-up Rising Rush and a special 4-character rush, so it'll be very fresh and a new experience.
It looks like there are different phases too.
That's right. When you whittle down the boss's HP to certain points, you'll trigger various special effects. In different phases, you might be able to focus on attacking, or you might have to focus on avoiding the boss's attacks, or you might even have an opportunity to go all out.
So phases affect the tempo of the battle.
Yep, we hope you guys enjoy the new Full Power Battle mode. In preparation, be sure to make some friends and join a guild.
We've really talked a lot about new updates coming to Legend, haven't we?
We have. We're also planning to work even harder to prevent cheating and the like so that events and PvP can be enjoyed to their fullest without anything getting in the way of the players. One example is the improvements to Ultra Spacetime Rush that I hope everybody is looking forward to.
And that's all the info we have on new updates. So let's move on to new Legends info. For this segment, we'll be talking about new events and characters coming to Legends. First up,
Yes, Legends has passed 60 million users worldwide, and to celebrate, we'll be holding a special campaign.
it makes me really happy to know that so many people are playing. I want to thank all of you.
I know how you feel. We wouldn't be here without all our players. Thank you all so much. We have plenty of events and campaigns planned for this special occasion, and I'd like to take the time to introduce a few. Starting with Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta will be coming to Legends as 2 brand new event characters.
A number of strong event characters have come to Legend lately, such as Yellow Super Saiyan Rose, Winter Ready Purple Goku, and Green Frieza riding his pod. So I hope you're looking forward to what we have next.
That's right. I know there's some players that don't always go for the event characters, but in Legends, there's a ton of event characters that have outstanding abilities and can play a vital role in your party, so I hope you give it a try as the new ones come out.
There was even someone who got in the top ranks of the Tournament of Powers using Apu and other minion characters. We also added the event exclusive tag, giving them even more utility. And they even appear as bonus characters for raids sometimes. So please make sure to get them and power them up as much as possible. Moving on.
As announced during the recent Battle Hour broadcast, Legends Limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta is getting a Zenkai Awakening.
This has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, definitely. So, let's talk about his abilities. Let's take a look. Legends Limited Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta has always been a powerful finisher with his strong combos and his ultimate arts. But now, with his Zenkai Awakening, he'll be able to dominate the battlefield as a strike attacker. His special arts can now draw strike arts cards, increasing his combo potential even more. Plus, his main ability will now boost his strike damage inflicted. And, if you unlock all of his unique abilities, he'll get another boost to his strike damage inflicted when the battle starts, improving his offense even further. Check out the wide range of Vegeta's new and improved strike capabilities.
Now this is our final announcement for today. Please have a look at this.
Be gone! This! Taste this! Here I come! This is the end! It's over! Be gone! Goku, farewell!
Legends Limited Jiren Full Power is coming to Legends.
So even though we announced viewers during the recent Battle Hour, Jiren Full Power is coming too.
That's right. I'll only be able to give a quick overview, but let's take a look at his abilities. Jiren Full Power will overwhelm opponents using his super-powered blast attacks. He may be a range type, but he'll have blast armor on his strike arts, so he can rush with strike arts without fearing enemy blast attacks. He also has a special cover change against strike attacks, a multi-target special arts, and more. He's bursting with powerful abilities. One that's particularly powerful is his ability that buffs him when he gets hit with an enemy's Rising Rush. This will give him incredible power for the early stages of the fight, so if you get hit with a Rising Rush early, you can launch a massive counterattack. Plus, his special arts will make his next strike or blast arts have a chance to inflict Feint. If you can line the conditions up just right, he'll have tremendous power. We hope you'll get him and try him out.
That was our last bit of information today.
Yes, we mentioned this at the beginning, but there really was a lot to talk about, including new updates, brand new modes, bunch of new events, and more. I hope everybody is looking forward to what's coming. So, see you guys next time. Bye guys.
Bye.